They say in politics, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But Tamil Nadu politics right now feels stranger than that. Because just days after Vijay became Chief Minister, the very political system that looked uncertain about him is now slowly beginning to rearrange itself around him. And the deeper you look at what is happening inside Tamil Nadu right now, the more unusual it starts to feel. Because this is no longer just a story about Vijay, or TVK, or even AIADMK. This feels like an old political civilization quietly recalibrating itself in real time. Just a few days ago, Vijay looked politically fragile, a first-time chief minister, dependent on outside support. Cornered between coalition pressure, Stalin's indirect influence, VCK bargaining, and questions over whether TVK could even survive its first floor test without being controlled by larger forces around it. And then suddenly, Tamil Nadu politics changed again. An AIADMK faction led by leaders like CV Shanmugam and Velumani signaled support to Vijay's government. Not formally breaking the party yet, but clearly distancing themselves from EPS leadership and from any possibility of AIADMK drifting toward DMK alignment. And that changed the entire emotional geometry of Tamil Nadu politics overnight. Because this was not merely about MLA numbers. This was about political memory. For many inside AIADMK, merging emotionally with DMK would mean erasing the very reason AIADMK was created 53 years ago. AIADMK was born when MGR walked away from Karunanidhi's DMK, accusing it of corruption, opacity, concentration of power, and betrayal of public trust. That split was not just political, it was emotional. Tamil Nadu did not merely get two parties after that. It got two competing inheritances of the same Dravidian civilization. And for decades, Tamil politics has quietly revolved around one central question. Who is the true inheritor of Tamil political legitimacy? Karunanidhi, MGR, Jayalalithaa, Stalin, OPS, EPS, Sasikala. Again and again, Tamil Nadu politics has behaved less like a battle for ideology and more like a battle for emotional ownership. Who represents the movement? Who represents Tamil pride? Who represents social justice? Who represents stability? And maybe that is why what is happening right now feels so different from how much of India usually understands politics. Because in many parts of the country, politics survives through permanent warfare, total opposition, permanent enemies, religious polarization, identity collapse, destroy the opponent completely. But Tamil Nadu increasingly feels like a system that understands political cycles. A wave comes, a wave goes. A leader rises, a leader weakens. But the larger political civilization survives. And somewhere inside that maturity, the political class seems to understand something very clearly. Staying relevant is more important than destroying the board entirely. That is why even fierce rivals in Tamil Nadu often behave differently from what North Indian television politics expects. Even MGR and Karunanidhi, despite everything, shared a deeply layered personal and political relationship. Because beneath the rivalry, there still existed a shared Dravidian grammar, a shared understanding of the ecosystem. And maybe that same instinct is visible again today. Because look carefully at what all sides seem to agree on right now. Fight each other if needed, compete for power, negotiate influence, reposition politically. But do not allow Tamil Nadu's political ecosystem to be emotionally absorbed from outside. And suddenly, the BJP question becomes very important. Because what we are witnessing right now is not just anti-BJP politics. It is something deeper, a silent ecosystem-level exclusion. DMK does not want BJP influence to expand. TVK is ideologically opposed to BJP. Now even AIADMK rebel factions are publicly distancing themselves from BJP alignment. And this is happening at a time when Tamil Nadu already feels emotionally defensive over issues like delimitation, language politics, centralization, and cultural identity. The message emerging from the Tamil political ecosystem is becoming surprisingly clear. This state will negotiate its future internally. That is the underlying consensus. And maybe that is why Vijay's rise no longer feels revolutionary. It feels absorbable. That is the strange part. Because when Vijay entered politics, he looked like the outsider, the disruptor, the emotional wave. But now, the old political system itself seems to be adjusting around him. Not because everybody suddenly loves him, but because emotionally, the public mood has already moved. And mature political systems eventually recognize momentum. That is why this AIADMK moment matters so much. Because it also represents something else quietly happening beneath the surface. The gradual end of the Jayalalithaa era inside AIADMK. For years, AIADMK survived through memory. Amma's emotional shadow, OPS, EPS, Sasikala, factional legitimacy battles, who truly inherited her political authority. But now, new power centers are beginning to emerge without direct emotional ownership of that era. And Vijay arrives at exactly that moment of transition. At the exact moment old structures begin weakening, and new emotional legitimacy begins searching for a center again. Maybe that is why Tamil Nadu politics right now feels so fluid. Not unstable. Fluid. Nobody seems fully interested in destroying each other anymore. Everybody seems more interested in repositioning themselves around whatever the next stable emotional center of Tamil Nadu becomes. And for now, that center appears to be Vijay. The election may have made Vijay Chief Minister, but the quiet cracks inside Tamil Nadu's old political order may be making him something much bigger. Welcome to Politics. C. Joseph Vijay, Chief Minister Tamil Nadu. You were watching Fault Lines. I'm Abhijit.